everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Alexis from Sincityswatches. Today's video is going to be a Topic Tuesday video that I was thrilled to see because this week's topic is favorite neon polishes. Neons are some of my favorite polishes to wear, period, so I was thrilled to see this one. I had a hard time narrowing it down, but I did get it down to 10 and a topper. So you'll see that there are a lot of pinks, a lot of pink leaning polishes. That's just my preference, but there's some other good ones as well. So let's go ahead and get into these because there are a lot to talk about. The first polish that I would like to talk about is from Orly. This is Blazing Sunset, and oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. This to me is more red than anything. I think they describe it as an orange pink or a pinky orange or something like that, but to me it's more like a pinky red. Super vibrant, super bright. And what I like about Orly neons, I don't have very many actually, but I like that the Orly brushes are wider, and so I think that lends itself really well to neons, because neons in general tend to have like a streakier, more difficult formula than a lot of other polishes, so it's nice to have a wide brush like Orly's brush. So I really like this one. It gets opaque on its own and very bright on its own. You don't need any white undies under this one. This next polish is from China Glaze. A lot of these polishes are from China Glaze because China Glaze frequently comes out with neons, and they're some of my favorites. I absolutely love them. This is Thistle Do Nicely. This is another one in like the red category. I would say it's like a reddy pink, but definitely on the red side of things. This one is gorgeous. The formula is a little less good than the Orly formula. The brush is smaller. It's a little harder to work with, but it's another one that you don't really need to wear a white base coat under it. It gets opaque and bright on its own. Gorgeous poolside color. I mean, this one is so much fun. Love this polish. The next polish that I have to show is another China Glaze. This is Neon and On and On. This polish is like a light pink neon. I think it's about as light pink as you can get while still being neon. This one is gorgeous. It's so pretty. For me, I like to have pink neons in every shade available. This is my light pink option that I love dearly. Formula, again, isn't very ideal. It's going to be a little streaky, a little hard to work with, but again, you don't really need to wear this over white. It'll get opaque and bright on its own perfectly fine. Next, we have another China Glaze pink. This is Bottoms Up. This one is more of a Barbie pink neon. Going to be a little darker than Neon and On and On, but it's, yeah, perfect, like classic Barbie pink color. Again, going to be opaque and bright on its own without white underneath. Formula's a little better on this one. I really like this polish a lot. This next one is a must-have for me, if you ask my opinion. This is China Glaze You Drive Me Coconuts. This one is a hot fuchsia neon polish. This is the most eye-searing of the pinks, if you ask my opinion, which is my preference. I absolutely love this one, and I think if you like neons, you need to have this. Formula is a little, formula on this one is pretty good, actually. I would say it's different than the others. It's more of a jelly than a cream, but honestly, I kind of think that works pretty well, because sometimes the neon creams can be a little like clumpy and thick. But this one actually applies really well. It gets opaque on its own with no white underneath. Super bright, super opaque, super cool. I love this one. Next we have the Flip Flop Fantasies. Now I don't have the original China Glaze Flip Flop Fantasy. This is a reformulated version, but I do have Phoebe Moon's dupe of the original, which is on the flip side. For Moonshine Manny. So the two side by side are right here. They are a little different. The China Glaze reformulated Flip Flop Fantasy is going to be more of like a peachy coral, whereas the original Flip Flop Fantasy or the dupe on the flip side is going to be more of a pinky coral. So they are different, but they are both equally beautiful to me. I cannot live without either of these. Flip Flop Fantasy was, I think, one of my first loves. I mean, I absolutely, when I found out about this polish, I lost my mind. Couldn't stop wearing it. Still can't stop wearing it in the summer. The formula is a brat. I mean, this polish, ooh, we have problems. Every single time I apply this, I want to throw it against the wall, but when it's on my nails and finished, it's just so beautiful. I can't not have it, and I can't not wear it all the time. So this one's really, really cool. And then I got this one recently. I never had the original flip-flop fantasy, so this one was really fun for me to have. And I do really, really love this as well. The formula of this one, though, is amazing. I don't know how she did it, but she really perfected the neon formula. This is opaque on its own, 2 coats, super bright, super neon, doesn't need any white undies, and they're both just so cute. Next we have a 9-0. We're kind of moving into the other colors now. This one is Bullfrog. This is a bleached green neon polish. She came out with a whole different collection of these bleached neon polishes, and this one is so gorgeous. I have a few of them, but this one is definitely my favorite. I love the color. I think it's a perfect neon green. Again, like Moonshine Manny, the formula of this is impeccable. That is one good thing about the indie neons as opposed to all the like China Glaze and drugstore neons. It's nice because the China Glaze neons are so ubiquitous, and I think they have some really, really gorgeous options, but indies, you can't compare with the formula. It's like night and day. So this one is super easy to apply, super smooth, super gorgeous, super eye-searingly bright, and 2 coats with no undies. Absolutely love this color. The next polish is going to be the only drugstore neon that I'm going to mention, and that is Vroom by Salon. This is like a greenish yellow polish. When you get more into these sorts of colors, you definitely want to wear them over white. On their own, they won't really get very as vibrant or opaque as you want them to. It's just kind of the nature of these colors, but this one is really, really nice. The formula is entirely different than the other neons that I own. It's like I mentioned, neons have a propensity to be more like thick and chalky formulas, but this is actually quite runny, so I don't know why that happened. It's watery. You have to be kind of careful with it. Use light layers, put it over white, but it's beautiful. The outcome is gorgeous. These sell at Walmart for I think $3 or $4, so I'm gonna want to try a few more of these this summer for sure. The last polish before I get into the neon topper that I want to talk about is China Glaze Celtic Sun. This, there's no way I can even do it justice just in this video. It is a highlighter neon yellow. This is the most neon of neon nail polishes you will ever see in your entire life. It is gorgeous. This one has to be worn over white. There's really no way around that, but it's so pretty. It's so bright. You will catch the attention of everyone in the room when you wear this polish. I don't really like wearing yellows very much, but this neon yellow, actually, I don't think you could not look good in it. It's just so cool, so unique. Formula is pretty good, but again, pretty sheer. Definitely put this one over white. And lastly, we have Point Me to the Party from China Glaze. This is the topper that I've been mentioning. This one is so much fun. It came out in the Electric Nights collection to kind of pair with the polishes that were released there, but it's basically a ton of different colored neon hex glitters, small and medium size, and yeah, the glitters themselves are neon. So if you put this over a neon nail polish and you go under a black light, it's like the neon polish with a bunch of different colored neon glitters on top. It looks like a big rave on your nails. This one's so much fun. The only downside is that they put it in like a pink jelly base as opposed to a clear base, so I only really wear this over top of my other like pink or red, my pinky neon color, so that the base of this doesn't interfere with the color of the neon polish, but this one is really, really fun. And since I like to wear pink neons the most anyways, that's fine with me. So those are all of my favorite neons. Leave in the comments what your favorite neons are, and also if you know of any indie brands that have perfected the neon formula like Moonshine Manny and 9-0 have, I would love to know that as well. I hope you all having a great day, staying safe out there, and I'll see you next time.